my boys, look, man, we got another career sim, and this one is a little bit different. There will be some players, going forward here, don't get me wrong, we're still going to do some of the upcoming draft guys for sure. But some players, their career went a little bit off track. And I think it would be awesome to see what would have happened if maybe they continued playing. Now, as of recently, RG3 got some slander from former coach Jay Gruden. I'm not going to really touch into that. Y'all know what I'm saying. But what I will touch on is, before RG3 hurt his knee, the path you see someone like C.J. Stroud on the path you see other great young quarterbacks on before C.J. Stroud, that was Robert Griffin III's path. He was a quarterback that could run a 4.4. He was a quarterback that could make throws from the pocket. He was also a quarterback that led his team to the playoffs in the first year. He was also a quarterback that won Offensive Rookie of the Year over the quarterback that was taken first, Andrew Luck, who was thought to be a future first ballot Hall of Famer. It is crazy to think that after that knee injury, how fast his career downslid. It's crazy to think. This could have probably been one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time if things would have aligned perfectly. He had all the tools. However, that's not the case. After the knee injury, he bounced from team to team, ended up with Baltimore at the end, and was a third stringer just coming in for gimmick formations. But in this career sim, we'll see if he can make something shake. Now, you guys already can tell, this is the draft class for the current year. The only person I could see RG3 going after would be Caleb Williams. Other than that, if RG3 was 22 years old coming into this draft class, he's probably going over Drake May. I guess people might compare him and Jaden Daniels and say they have a similar skill set because they both can be dynamic with their legs. But RG3 is, I ain't even going to say probably. I think at that point, coming out of college, he was a way better passer than Jaden Daniels. Is currently coming out of LSU with less talents coming on their college roster. So, we'll see where RG3 goes. He should be the second quarterback off the board, I think. I don't even know what they've done with Caleb Williams because I've simmed to the offseason now. So the board has probably went up and down. But as you guys know, we will get to the draft and then see where Robert Griffin III goes. Hopefully, maybe for the first time in a career sim, he goes to the team we're already on. Then I ain't got to jump to a new team or jump to another team. He'll already be on the team. But I doubt it. I think the Atlanta Falcons, and as long as we're in connected franchise, they kind of stick with Desmond Ridder for what we've seen. So, maybe the Falcons, maybe the Patriots. We've seen Caleb Williams go to the Patriots. You saw the Raiders up there on the board. They also need a quarterback. So let's go ahead and simulate the draft and see what RG3 does. I'm thinking, I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say he ends up as I'll go Raiders. I don't think we've been on the Raiders yet. Maybe the Raiders. Raiders seem like a fair shot. Probably Chicago Bears have the first pick, but they have Justin Fields and in connected franchise. I don't think they're going to go away from him. But let's go ahead and look at the draft recap, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Drake May ended up going to Atlanta. Okay, hold on. See what we got here. RG3 ended up going second overall to the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray's out of there? Did they trade Kyler Murray? They must have traded Kyler Murray. Caleb Williams ended up going to the Broncos. They must have traded Kyler Murray. So what we'll do is, I'll see you guys in week 1. For the people who haven't been here before, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. But I will see you guys week 1 on the Arizona Cardinals, and we'll see what the situation is over there. Okay, Kyler Murray is still on the roster. This is interesting because Kyler Murray is not going to be the starter, though. However, as RG3 is right now the day 1 start. Hidden dev, as you can see. Let's go ahead. Y'all can check out the ratings right now on him. Pretty special. Athletic specimen. Good throw of the football. What more could you want from a guy? I think also what should be pointed out is RG3, when he came into the league, had to be one of the swaggiest quarterbacks I have ever seen. I mean, the left arm with the business. You know, he used to say, no. He used to say, swag on the left side, business on the right side, I believe what it was. Or something to that effect. So you see, we got him rocking that right now. Special. Now, with these great stats in the hidden dev, he probably should be able to have a good first season. I think the only problem will be, as you guys can kind of see, this team is not full of talent. Marquise Hollywood Brown is number one receiver. Rondale Moore is number 2. They do have a lot of speed. They also took Travion Henderson, who's still in this draft class. I wonder how good he is, actually. As he went back to Ohio State. Okay, good speed. Decent running back. Defensively, also not great. Like, this Cardinals team is just not a very good team, which is why they have such a high pick. But what you hope is RG3 can raise their level to being something special. Now, when it comes to playbooks, I think this is interesting. Based on what we've seen from Lamar this season, I think we're going to go with the Ravens playbook. Lamar's been throwing the ball good, running the ball good. And even though I'm not even going to compare RG3 to Lamar Jackson when it comes to elusiveness, because when it comes to Lamar, there is no comparison. Nobody can make people miss like him. I do think RG3 would be pretty good in a system like that. As long as he'll learn to get down and slide, unlike he did IRL. So, let's see what we got here. Let's go over to team. Oh, we're not relocating. Don't worry about that, y'all. We're not relocating. Let's go over to team schemes and make sure that we can get... Am I messing up? I feel like I haven't done this in a while. There it is. Team schemes. And we'll make sure we get the Baltimore Ravens as the offensive playbook to start, to get them started off on the right note. And then I will see you guys at the midseason point. Hopefully, we're balling. We're 2-4 at the break. I'm kind of not surprised, y'all, only because this team is not filled with talent. Right. However, what we need to look in is at RG3 and how is he playing so far. Okay, 914 yards. 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions is not bad. It's not great. Rushing wise, 224 yards and 4 touchdowns. James Conner is doing pretty good. Receiving wise, Hollywood Brown is our number 1 receiver, 221 yards and 2 touchdowns. Trey McBride, 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. Rondale Moore carrying up the tail end with 160 and 2 touchdowns. So far, 28th in offense is not what I expected. That's pretty doggone heartbreaking. But we are 7th in defense. So maybe as we are 2-4 in the division, we can turn the ship around because no team is way ahead of us so far. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. And maybe, just maybe, we can squeak into the playoffs. We finished the season 8-9. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Honestly, guys, that's not bad for a first season. Let's go ahead and look at the stats that good old Robert Griffin III finished with. It was bad, though. Oh, my gosh. 2,700 yards, 23 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. The touchdown to interception ratio was actually pretty doggone good. Rushing-wise, he ended up with 688 yards and 7 touchdowns. Pretty special. James Conner led the team with 819 yards and 5 touchdowns. Travion Henderson, 609 yards and 5 touchdowns. 819 yards, 5 touchdowns. This is pretty interesting. Definitely more of a running attack with that Ravens playbook, which we expected. Receiving-wise, 656 yards for Hollywood Brown and 6 touchdowns. 635 yards for 5 touchdowns. And Trey McBride, 576 for 9 touchdowns. We might have to change the playbook for one reason and one reason only. I think this is still the great Roman Baltimore Ravens playbook. This is not the new offensive coordinator's playbook. This is still Greg Roman. We might have to change that going into season 2. We did improve exponentially, though, as we are 8-9, second in the division, which isn't terrible, and a great jump for the Arizona Cardinals organization. I want to check awards also to see where we were with that. Yearly awards, Lamar Jackson wins MVP, running the Baltimore Ravens playbook. Maybe we need to stay in that playbook for a minute. Maybe. We might stay in it one more season. We are in the NFC. Probably not winning the Offensive Player of the Year awards. Offensive Rookie of the Year. RG3 does end up winning it, though, which is pretty doggone interesting because I didn't think he'd have a chance. So that is nice. Best quarterback, I don't see. Actually, okay, so Madden kind of, this is interesting, values touchdown and interception ratio over yards because he did not have a lot of yards. However, he was effective with his legs. So, I mean, okay. Not a bad season as I'm thinking. I guess I'm looking at the passing yards like that is terrible. But actually pretty doggone good. We get Offensive Rookie of the Year. So far, his career is on the right trajectory. Now, what is also important is we got to check his dev trait, right? See what we got. Superstar X Factor. We have a whole lot of upgrades. I feel like, am I tripping? Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and make sure something right quick. I felt like RG3 should have been I think I put the auto progress on. I don't know why we're not auto progressing the players. Let's go ahead and look at the settings right quick. Make sure we get that all handled up. I believe I have everything on auto. I might be slipping on something. Okay, here we go. Auto progress. That way RG3 can auto progress and we ain't got to keep stopping it. But he is an X factor, which is huge. Which means when we do hop in with him, he won't be throwing those floaters that I hate so much. But let's get to the next season and hopefully the Arizona Cardinals add some more additions. Okay, I would like to point out this as you guys are looking at the roster and thinking, man, we didn't really make any moves, right? It's going to be hard to make moves with Kyler Murray's contract on the books. Like, I mean, isn't he making like 200? Yeah. Ooh. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. It's gonna be hard to make roster moves at the beginning of RG3's career, considering Kyler Murray is on the bench making that much money. Okay. We haven't really made any moves. We got a lot of bad players, a couple of decent rookies that hopefully will develop. Buda Baker is probably going to be on the back end of his career sooner rather than later at 29 years old. Hollywood Brown is still wide receiver 1. It's going to be hard. I mean, we do got some rookies in here that could develop. It's going to be hard, though, to get elite talent with our cap being in such a terrible situation. We have a first-round quarterback in RG3 making a lot of money, and then Kyler Murray making a whole lot of money on the bench as he was thought to be the franchise before. So, I will see you guys at the mid-season point, and hopefully RG3 can get it popping. Okay, 1-5, terrible. I think that has a lot to do with the roster, not necessarily to do with RG3. However, another very bad passing year. 854 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing wise, RG3 167 yards, 1 touchdown. This has just been a bad offense all the way around. 407 yards, 2 touchdowns for Travion Henderson. Receiving wise, Trey McBride is leading the team with 220 yards and 1 touchdown. Marquise Hollywood Brown, 150 and a touchdown. Michael Wilson, 148 and 4 touchdowns. Like, this is just, these are abysmal stats. We're going to have to switch up the playbook, man. I don't think, maybe the Ravens playbook can only work for RG3. I mean, not for RG3, only Lamar Jackson. Because this is not working at all. So what we're going to do is, I think of another very talented running quarterback. I feel like we always end up doing this at some point in these doggone career sims. We're going to go, the other one is always Buffalo for me. Right? Because that's the only team, like when I think of Josh Allen, I think of a great running quarterback. I guess you could go Philly. Philly with Jalen Hurts. That could be interesting. I don't think we've used Phillies before. We'll switch up to Philadelphia and see if maybe, maybe RG3 can thrive in that more of an RPO system. But 1-5 is bad. There's no way around that. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs this year. But hopefully we see some improvement with the new offense. I'll see you guys at the playoffs. We finished the season 4-13. That is despicable. Okay. Well, you got more wins. RG3 stats did improve. 3,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Rushing wise, 522 yards and 7 touchdowns. Travion Henderson finished the season with 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Receiving wise, the receivers got better. Nobody over 1,000 yards, though. Michael Wilson almost at 800 with 6 touchdowns. Marquise Brown, 700 with 2. I mean, these numbers are not great, obviously, right? 32 ranked offense. But the numbers did improve as we got to the second half of the season with the new playbook. Once again, I don't know how good we're going to necessarily be talent-wise, because we still have that contract on the books. But hopefully RG3 can pull us somewhere. We're just going to hop right to next season. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and look at the doggone lineup to see how good RG3 is now. As he is currently an 88 overall quarterback, 89 if you take away the morale. He got some nice little abilities he can use too. I don't think we're gonna switch it. Okay, I'll put jukebox on him. Put inside Deadeye on him. Fast break would be nice. And then what y'all want? What y'all want? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Sideline Deadeye. Perfect accuracy quarterback RG3. And then hopefully next season, I mean, we're just going to probably have a lot more rookies, I think, right? Okay, my good people, going into season 3, RG3 is almost a 90 overall, which is nice to see. We do have some new receiver talent in here. Young rookies. Jonathan Wilcox. Looks like a decent young receiver, hidden depth. Can't be mad at that. Then on the I was about to say the defensive side. Our other one is Ben McLeod, a 6'3" receiver with good speed. Got some young guys that could develop with RG3. Love to see that. Trevion Henderson still RB1. Defensively. Yeah, let's move on. I'm not just shout out Buda Baker, right? I'm trying to just hold that thing together with bubblegum? Like they just trying to hold that defense together with bubblegum. Anyway. Let's hop to the mid-season point. I feel like if we are doing bad, we'll still hop in the game because we got to see how RG3 is playing at this point. This is season 3. Okay, so this is our first improvement as we are now 4-3. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and look at the stats and awards for the team so far. Okay, this is the best start we've had from RG3. 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Rushing-wise, he's also bringing in 350 yards and 5 touchdowns. Trevion Henderson still that guy with 522 yards and 5 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Hollywood Brown, 393, 2 touchdowns. Michael Wilson, 385 and 4 touchdowns. Young rookie Jonathan Wilcox, 296 and a touchdown. Even Trey McBride's getting in on it a little bit. The 9th ranked offense. RG3's cooking this year. Love to see it. Defense, somehow 18th even with no talent at all. But this is when we're going to hop into a game. I feel like this is the one we have to hop into. Let's run a couple drives with RG3 on offense and see if we can beat the Denver Broncos. We're in Denver, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my God, RG3 looks so good on this game. It's ridiculous. See what we got here. Whoop. Oh! I was trying to get a juke move. Couldn't get nothing going. Okay. We're going to have to see what the arm looks like. Go ahead and go no huddle here. Hollywood Brown, even at an advanced age, should still be pretty fast, right? We might be looking for Hollywood Brown. Yeah, I think we're looking for Hollywood Brown here. I don't care if that's Sertan. Hollywood Brown touchdown! RG3 with a beam! Oh my goodness. That was special. Okay, that's how we strike early. We got a lot of speed on this team. Hollywood Brown leading them, and we also got some young receivers with speed. RG3. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, getting outside. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. He couldn't turn the corner. That was bad. That 94 looking like DeMarcus Ware back in the day for the Denver Broncos. That is nasty. See if we can get a read option going. I want to block just in case we got to hand this to Trevion. The end came in. The juke did not work. Okay. 3rd and 23 is wild. No way they're going up. No way they're double covering Hollywood. Oh, almost. Okay, we got a punt. I love to go for it. See what a guy can do. But 4th and 23 is just too steep of a proposition for us. As the Denver Broncos are driving down the field and they do score. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. We've ran a couple read options with RG3. Nothing there. The Denver Broncos team is probably still pretty stout on defense. And yeah, we're not getting it. He fumbled. Can someone pick? Okay, we got the ball, man. That could have been ugly. What we got here? What we got here? What we got here? What we got here? I like Wilcox coming across the formation. I also Hollywood Brown, man. I mean, I'm just saying, if they're not gonna put a safety over top. I feel like every career sim we don't have an offensive line. They're just getting bombarded by, who is that, Lorenzo Carter it looks like? Like, what are we doing? Oh, we're fine.
Okay,
we're fine.
ready?
We're fine. We're fine. We'll make something shape. Wilcox. I mean, you got, this is just, it's not going to be easy. Nice throw. Oh, my. Oh, maybe it is going to be easy. Pass to Michael. Oh, was that Michael Wilson? I think it was Michael Wilson. Sorry if I got it wrong. Touchdown. Just like that. RG3 with 2 long touchdowns here in the first half. You got to love that. We got one more drive with him. We got to have one more drive with him. As the Broncos stall out again, get RG3 out there. Let's see what we're cooking with. We got another nice lead option look. The first couple did not work. We didn't really get to see the extent of his legs, and right there we're not either. As Travion, that was clearly a give look. As that end sitting out there. I'm not saying RG3 can't outrun him, but we don't want to get him hurt. He's got to be smart, keep his legs out the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Hollywood I like. Wilson I like. They're probably bringing heat. They are bringing a little bit of heat off the edge. Step up in the pocket, RG3 a juke move, and we get the first down. That's how you do it. Sometimes it's not going to come off the read option, right? Sometimes the run is going to be from him scrambling. I like Hollywood Brown over the top. Never mind. Can he out? Oh, my. Who are these linebackers? They're keeping up with RG3, no problem, I feel like. 2-minute drill is not going well. Drop back. That's a bad throw. Okay, Hollywood Brown broke it up and saved us from an interception. I felt like maybe we could get it there. Coach wants us to run the ball. He must think we're chumps. We're not running the ball. Let's see what we got here. Let's go some bunch. Let's go a little bunch right here. I like Wilson. We don't have Hollywood Brown in, so he can't bail us out. Nice. McLeod. Timeout. Give me a timeout right there. 47 seconds. We got plenty of time to get in the field goal range. Maybe even get a touchdown. Y'all see, you got to just pay attention. See what we got.
Ready.
Nice. We ran the ball. We don't know huddle here since we ran the ball. I don't want to use that last time out yet. Clock management. Ooh. Hollywood Brown is in. Step back. Hollywood. Goodness gracious. Who was 22? A Ruse knocking the paint off that boy's helmet. Okay. They were in cover 4. Travion Henderson on a wheel route should be interesting. See if we get a man look here. Nice. We love that. Travion with the speed. And he gets in! And 3 touchdowns for RG3 in the first half. You love to see it. Now let's see if we can win this game, though. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. The extra point got blocked. However, we're cooking a little bit. We're cooking a little bit as RG3 is having a phenomenal game, and it looks like we're going to beat the Broncos at home. They're trying to push the ball, but it looks like it will be too late, and it will be. RG3 with a great game. That was beautiful. He didn't miss any throws. He has the abilities on him, so, you know, don't flame me in the comments. I know why he didn't miss any throws. However, playing against Caleb Williams and outperforming him to the tune of 305 yards and 3 touchdowns when Caleb Williams didn't have the yards or any touchdowns, it's pretty doggone impressive. Rushing-wise, RG3 didn't really rush really well. Receiving-wise, our guy Hollywood Brown had the deep ball, and so did Michael Wilson. So, pretty good game and talented. And that'll put us at 500 on the season, which means we might be able to squeak into the playoffs for the first time in RG3's career. It could be special. What is Kyler Murray doing getting an upgrade point? We got to trade him, man. Like, we really got to trade him. Like, somebody has to want him. 5-3 on the season is also pretty doggone special. Thought we were at 500 though. Well, 5-3. I feel like we're going to make the playoffs, y'all. What did I tell y'all? It feels like it's a little bit late in his career. But we only in season 4, right? Only in season 4. And RG3 is starting to put up some nice numbers. 3,800 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. It's beautiful. Rushing-wise, 651 yards and 12 rushing touchdowns. Special. Travion Henderson is still that guy. Even though his yards per carry is not great, Receiving wise, finally got a receiver over 1,000 yards, and Jonathan Wilcox, the rookie, 1,100 yards and 3 touchdowns. Michael Wilson, 334 and 10 touchdowns. Hollywood Brown with 18 and 6 touchdowns. Trey McBride still doing this thing with just over 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. The team is looking good. This is a chance we'll take a look at the yearly awards. RG3 was 4th in MVP voting. We are in the NFC. He was 2nd in Offensive Player of the Year. We can't look at Offensive Rookie of the Year. Best quarterback, he was number 2. He was number 2 under Dak in a lot of categories. It'll also be interesting to see if he makes the Pro Bowl this year. But it's the first time we will see RG3 in the playoffs. You guys already know. We have to check his abilities first before we hop into the game. Like, I mean, we got to. We got to. See what we got here. He is now a 92 overall. I was trying to do the math up there when it's right there. Y'all should have just told me that. Let me know. So, we are going to throw now Gunslinger, Pass Lead. I'm not going to throw a Hot Route Master on him. We will throw Long Range Deadeye on him to match the rest of these. And these will probably be his abilities for the foreseeable future. We'll also throw Escape Artist on him. Hopefully, we can beat a pretty good team in the Dallas Cowboys, one of the most talented teams in any connected franchise, right? I'll see you guys in Dallas. Okay, and Dallas already scored 7 points. That's never good. As we're going to be looking at that edge to see if maybe RG3 can get Boogie. And no, he cannot get Boogie. Oh my goodness. This Dallas defense is probably stacked. Ooh, there goes Diggs. I feel like they got Bland over there. They got another great corner in the slot. Diggs is over there looking at the wrong thing though. Hollywood Brown. I mean, maybe Diggs was just never the same after that ACL injury. Bang! Just like that. I think it was ACL. Maybe it could have been an Achilles. But Hollywood Brown is in the end zone either way. And the Dallas Cowboys offense stall. Are we going to be the reason Dallas can't win a playoff game this year? Are we going to be the reason they're one and done? Let's see what RG3 is cooking with here. Let's go. RG3. Up, 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 up. Juke move. Oh, my goodness. 2 rushes, 14 yards is pretty doggone impressive.
Let's go.
Ooh.
19 type. 19
Let's see what we got here. Wilcox coming across on the post. Nice. Nice. That's what RG3 is good at. That's what RG3 is good at. Improvising as well as dominating from the pocket. 2 for 2. You know, the passing stats look nasty when you hit big to Hollywood Brown over the top. The defensive line looks exhausted. Give RG3 a chance here. He breaks a tackle. RG3. Let's go. First down, baby. First down. First down. First down. He's fighting. He's fighting. He's fighting. I feel like we got him on the ropes. I don't want to get him off the ropes here. Hollywood Brown is not going to be the guy. It's probably going to be Wilson in the slot. Diggs was very bad, and he's bad again. Touchdown! Ooh, down at the 1. We're beating Diggs, no problem. We got to focus on him. Read option here. That's Micah Parsons. I don't know if he's falling for this. Aggressive, not falling for it. Travion Henderson gets in. 14-7 for the Arizona Cardinals. RG3's cooking with hot grease. And Dallas goes down and score. Okay, remember our defense is not that talented. That's going to hurt us. That's going to hurt us. Michael Parsons coming in. Nope. Travion Henderson. I mean, that's just easy rush yards. That's what the threat of RG3's legs does, right? Makes Michael Parsons sit there and give us wide open running lanes. There's no way. Again? Why is Javon Diggs pressing Hollywood Brown? Just like that. I mean, what else do I got to say? It's special. It's special. It's special. Oh my goodness. And they got stalled again. This will be our last drive. Let's see what we got here. Does Coach want us to? Coach wants us to run the ball. I feel like this might be another chance for the shot. As bad as they've been, we're gonna have to get this ball off quick though. Michael Parsons could be pass rushing. He definitely is. Travion out the end zone. He couldn't get the juke move off, but gives us a little bit of room. RG3 has not missed a pass early on here. This is good. This is good. He's pressing Hollywood. There's no way. 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 There's no way he was pressing Hollywood again. And just like that, Trevon Diggs gives up 3 touchdowns to the RG3 Hollywood Brown connection. And the Arizona Cardinals are cooking here in Big D, 31-14. We couldn't be in a better situation. Dallas is about to be one and done again. Possibly. RG3 goes down and scores another touchdown. Oh, he's cooking. He's cooking. Nobody can stop him. 38-17. This is looking like Green Bay and Dallas all over again. At 45-24. That is what you call special. Another great game. RG3, look at those stats. 455 yards and 5 touchdowns. Rushing wise, 48 yards on 9 attempts. He was special in his first career playoff start. And we're moving on to the divisional round. I ain't gonna lie. Probably should have won MVP off that performance alone. But I ain't gonna step on no toes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it. But what matters is what you do in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Regular season, who cares about that? RG3 looking special. He's looking special, man. Special. Who we got next week? Oh, the Saints. Another great defense. Their offense might not be that great, though. This should be an interesting one. I'll see you guys in the game. So, the New Orleans Saints scored 3 early. And Travion hit. Oh my God. If he didn't get hit right there by one of his own guys that was blocking, we tried to get to that outside look. Let's see if we can get RG3 going. This is a very good defense as well. And the Saints. The end does crash down. This is RG3. Lot of speed by RG3 as he gets onto the outside. First rush goes for 19 yards. You love to see it. Love to see his legs being used right there. It'll be interesting to see who's on Hollywood Brown. Marshawn Lattimore. He's not pressing like they did the last week, though. He's got a little depth. Love to see that. But I still think we got a step. We might have a step still. Having RG3 on with Hollywood Brown is unbelievable. It's like when he had Deshaun Jackson. This is special. Oh, my goodness. But the Saints did score. So we can't get too excited. Let's get RG3 back going on the ground. I feel like, who's that corner? That's Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah, Tyrann Mathieu just took. Oh, no. Not again. This is bad. RG3 just got hurt. Kyler Murray is in the game. Right now, let's see. RG3's back in, though. On this 4th and 12. This is interesting. I'm going to go for this. We're past the 50. I'm going to go for this. RG3's back in the game. So he must have just got hurt for a minute. Comes back in, throws a dot to the tight end. This is a big drive. Right? Well, not really right before half, right? We still got some time. RG3 came right off the bench. Kyler Murray must have had a couple completions, though. Yeah, Hollywood Brown and RG3 are a Hall of Fame connection. Oh, my God. What a catch on Marshawn Lattimore in the corner. We might have one more drive with him. As the Saints are pushing the ball down the... Nope, they punt. Let's go. See what we got here. Having a speed receiver might be a glitch. We usually don't get it. You know, Hollywood Brown is a different level of speed, honestly, when it comes to Madden. Nice! Oh, my God. Oh, tight end has no wiggle, but nice throw by RG3. Another 5 for... Like, this is... Yeah. He looks like a creative player, and he plays like a creative player. This is too easy. This is too easy right now. Wilson over the top, maybe? I feel like... Oh, good side. Gray Anderson with a nice play. I'm talking about not just a nice play, with a great play. Ew, my goodness. Okay. I like Wilcox. I like all the deep routes. We've had such a good time throwing them. Hollywood using his speed. You love to see it. Okay, gets us to 3rd and manageable. Switch the routes. Let's go wheel. Do we have to snap? We might be able to get this off with a 2-minute warning. See where we are on the field. RG3 uses his legs. 4th and short. We're going to go for it. What's coach talking? Ooh. Okay.
7 Pirates!
Let's see what we got here. Travion underneath. Wilson. Bang. No knockouts. Ooh, that corner could have had a knockout and then we would have been in trouble. Okay, back to the line. This could be nasty. If we can get that end out of... He doesn't go out of position. Travion follows his blocks. Gets about, what, 4, 5? Okay. It's not bad.
On the ball now.
We've been fast-paced right now. Right before half. Let's see what we got. Wilson. If he threw it any more inside, it probably would have been a pick, right? Like, you got to be real with yourself. It probably would have been a pick. I like Travion, depending on what zones we got here. Nice. Throwing it right to the big tight end, and he almost gets in the end zone. 8 for 9, 193 in a tub. Read option. Might be a give, but if we got blocks in it. Oh, Tyrann Mathieu being the outside corner, a great tackling DB, it stopped RG3 from getting in the end zone a couple times. Touchdown. Easy. Wilcox on the mesh route. And there we go. Getting in the end zone. Now let's see if RG3 can finish the job. As we're up 21-10 at half. The Saints are stalling on offense. And I thought maybe that would be their problem. Their offense probably isn't great. But now they're pushing the ball down the field. 28-13 going into the fourth. Looks like we got a hold on this maybe. But the Saints are fighting. They're fighting. RG3, we're fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting. Get 3. That looks like that's going to be game. As we are headed to the NFC Championship game. Oh my gosh, one game away from the Super Bowl. RG3 once again cooked. 292 yards and 4 touchdowns. No interceptions, which is also pretty special. Also 7 attempts for 27 yards on the ground. Desmond Ridder is the Saints quarterback. That's pretty noteworthy. Thought he'd still be a Falcon. Guess the Falcons have made a move. I think, yeah, Drake May, right? Drake May was the guy when we were on there to start this. But we are moving on to the NFC Championship game. Let's see who we got, man. This should be interesting. This should be interesting. The Giants. Daniel Jones. There's no way Daniel Jones stops us from getting to the Super Bowl. I got to check their roster. We're going to check their roster. There's no way this is Daniel Jones, right? Like, I feel like there's just no way. RG3 is like a 95 overall quarterback without morale. Let's just go ahead and see. Who's the Giants quarterback? There's no way it's Daniel Jones, is it? No, Michael Penix. Oh, my God. Okay. That makes sense. Good young quarterback. Okay. Hop in. We got to win this one. We got to. We're not going to play too many drives. But we got to win this one. Giants did not score because we got the ball first. So, ooh, defense is aggressive. And RG3 fumbles to start the game. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, they stripped the ball right off the bat. I tried to get the juke off. No, sir. And they get 7 quick points. That is a terrible way to start. Oh, my goodness. Okay. RG3 backing up. Nice verticals look. We get it in bounds. Okay. We got to get to work now with his arm. I'm not going to lie. He hasn't been able to break a big one on the ground yet at all, which has been shocking. I thought that's what we'd be able to do. Hollywood Brown go deep here. I think we got him. Okay, this corner's a little faster. Oh, my God. Who is that? He literally just hawked Hollywood down. Maybe RG3 couldn't get enough on that? Maybe. We'll see. Nice! RG3 with a great throw to get us the first down on 2nd and 10. This Giants defense is bringing heat. They brought heat early. Hasn't been a comfortable game for us, I'll tell you that. Nice. See Hollywood Brown wide open. He couldn't get... Nobody on this team can make a person miss. RG3 included, right? Like, this has been ugly to see. I'm blocking our outside tight end to maybe give us a run pop. Oh, no. If he would have made that throw, that would have made the highlights. Oh, my gosh. He almost threw it all the way across the field. I mean, he did throw it across the field, almost for a touchdown. Wilson. Nah. Take the yards. RG3 dives in. Touchdown. That's how you put that body on the line. Come on. We want this championship game. As the Giants do punt the football. It was a godly punt, though. Y'all think I'd be crazy to take a shot to Hollywood here? That's safety's over top, though. I don't think he's going to give me the chance. There we go. Nice. Wilson. Like I said, none of our receivers have moves after the catch. That is nasty.
79 Broncos.
Let's see what we got. Hollywood over the top. Or Dexter Lawrence right in our lap. Oh, my. The defensive line for the Giants is probably decent. Like, now that I think about it, they probably have Thibodeau and DeMarcus Lawrence. That could be a problem.
19 tight. 19 tight.
That safety's kind of far, isn't it? I could be tripping. I think I am tripping. It's holding. And that's a pick six. And Deshaun Elliott breaks a tackle. And yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is a bad start. I want to see what the flag is. It's holding for sure. That is terrible. Oh my. This Giants defense is giving us problems, man. Or maybe it's just giving us problems. It was holding, so it would have been a safety anyway. Like, we're having trouble. We're having trouble. Coach isn't really calling up nothing special for us either, I'll tell you that. Ooh. Over the top? Nope. I like that throw, though. Nice job getting your feet in. Okay. We got to try to get in the end zone here. RG3 already got one with his legs, which was a special dive where he put his body on the line. New York just chopped them feet. Clearly a catch, right? Okay. What are we challenging here, New York? What are we challenging here? You already done got a couple plays to go your way. What else do you want? The game to be given to you by the referees? Come on now. That's going to be holding again, and that's going to be such a good game, but it's not going to matter. The offensive line is struggling. That's a tough one. Because we got such a big gain on that. Oh my gosh. Okay. They definitely saw the film on Hollywood. I'll tell you guys that. They're not giving us free. Okay, maybe. Okay, first down. They're not giving us the over the top, but you know he's playing so far off that we can work that. We can work that a little bit. Why is that coach on the field? Throw the flag. Dayball was just on the field. So what we got? Oh my God! It's the shed. RG3 uses his legs. RG3 uses his legs. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why he's special. What a play! Oh my goodness. He literally just saved us from a sack right there. His speed and athleticism got us that. Nice comeback route and touchdown, Wilcox. And just like that, the Arizona Cardinals are right back in the game. Oh my goodness, spectacular. Let's see if we can win it though. The Giants are marching down the field. I would love to go to the Super Bowl this season. RG3's kind of struggling on offense, though. We had to punt the ball. Oh, no. This could get ugly. They scored. RG3 goes down. Right before half, he actually gives us a chance to score 3. We didn't get 3 in. We do score a touchdown right after half, though. Get a pick, knock another one in. Oh, my goodness. We got life. The Giants scored. This is a back-and-forth game. RG3 has us in field goal range. I guess we missed the field goal? They punt. RG3 legacy drop. He couldn't get anything going. The defense is fighting. They're fighting. Maybe we can hold them to 3. They ended up going for 3. RG3 legacy drive. Somehow he got a first down. He somehow got that? Okay, we're pushing the ball down the field. 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal. He gets in! And we get the field goal. 47 seconds left. The Giants have timeouts. 3rd, 4th down. They're in field goal range. They make the field goal and break the hearts of the Arizona Cardinals. They left too much time on the clock. Oh my gosh. RG3 with a good game. 425 yards, 2 touchdowns. The 3 interceptions is what killed them. Not a great game because of the 3 interceptions. Michael Penix Jr., 255, 3 touchdowns. He just played a cleaner game, and that's what got him to win. Oh my God. I thought we had one, y'all. That's a great season for RG3, though. The team still doesn't have a lot of talent. Let's just be real. But I just thought maybe we could slide into the Super Bowl there. The Giants with a heck of a game, though. All right, let's look at the Pro Bowl roster. He does make his first Pro Bowl, so that is huge. Love to see that for RG3. I was wrong. 93 overall as of right now. But, I mean, that's nice. Not a bad season. Our first really big jump, which is always nice to see. Let's go ahead and look at the lineup, man. Any upgrades? We do have a superstar receiver now with Wilcox. Defensively, Jalen Thompson, Buda Baker, like we still got the usual suspects. Sawyer, though, it's turned out to be a pretty doggone good player. As a superstar right in. Good speed, good finesse move. A baller. Love to see that. But as you guys already know, that is the end of season 4. So now, we will, I think that is the end of season 4. I don't want to say I'm wrong here. We will take a review of RG3's career so far. It hasn't been bad, man. He's been slowly progressing each season. So, that's actually the end of season 3. So, 2,700 yards, 23 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 3,015 and 8. And then the big jump was this year, which was nice to see. Rushing yards-wise, he's pretty much been around that 500, 600-yard mark for most of his career. He hasn't actually broke a long one yet, which is interesting. His longest run is actually like 11 yards. Weird. Receiving-wise, nothing. I mean, would there be anything there? But awards-wise, he has won Player of the Week a bunch of times, which is nice. Rookie of the Year as well. And also got his first Pro Bowl nod this year. So you got to love that. Hopefully next season, maybe that contract, and we'll check right now actually, to see if possibly that contract for Kyler Murray is off the books. Because maybe now we can start looking at some players that'll actually help us. Is Kyler Murray's contract, oh boy. Yeah, still not off the books. Not good. Not good at all. I will see you guys next season. Season 4. I said we have better weapons. I'll tell you that. This is first see Hollywood, superstar receiver. Trey Henderson still the guy. The team is actually starting to get a little better. And defensively, not as bad as we once were. Some of the younger players have started to develop, which is nice. We also, I mean, like I said, Jack Sawyer, superstar lineman, which is nice. Maybe he can give us something on a pass rush, which will save us from getting beat so bad on the back end. But I think this is a year. We're going to stop going to the midseason point. We're a playoff team, right? We got a great quarterback, good weapons. This should definitely be a playoff season. Okay, so we finished the season at 10-7 in a very tough division. So I think you guys got to put that in. Because 13-4 Niners, 10-7 Seahawks, 10-7 Cardinals. This division used to be weak, but now it's been got strong. Stats and awards. RG3 is starting to look. He's not been over that 4,000 yard mark yet, which is kind of interesting. But 3,584 yards, 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Rushing wise, 590, 17 rushing touchdowns. That's special. Oh my goodness. Trevion Henderson kind of fell off the map though. Receiving wise, Ben McLeod, young fella, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Jonathan Wilcox, 836, 4 touchdowns. Marquise Brown, 764, 4 touchdowns. And Trey McBride bringing up the end with 576 and 2 touchdowns. Those rushing yards are pretty doggone interesting. It didn't get him an MVP, but it did get him up there as far as an MVP candidate. He was number 7. He was also Offensive Player of the Year. He was number 2. And Best Quarterback, he was number 3. He's getting some nods, man. I will tell you that. While the passing wasn't phenomenal as far as yards, rushing-wise, 17 touchdowns. I know we got that Philly playbook. Was it some tush pushes going on out there? I mean, goodness. But we do have the wild card round. I feel like we can beat the Atlanta Falcons. Get them up out of here. And we lost. Okay. Not great. Not great. That is not great. Okay. Not great at all. Okay. Well, we're at the point now, boys, and we will get to the Pro Bowl first before we do anything. But we are at the point now that we will do the time jump. Right? The thing that's going to be interesting about RG3 is that, did he get another Pro Bowl now? He does end up with another Pro Bowl now, which is nice. He hasn't crossed that 4,000 yard barrier yet. I do not think, right? No, I definitely don't think he has. Is that because of the playbook, maybe? I would love to see For Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts, it also could be because of the weapons. Jalen Hurts doesn't pass the threshold either a lot, does he? Let's see what we got here. No, not really. So that might be a reason why. But it is leading us to success and getting us to the playoffs. So I'm not going to change it up. But we will do the time jump now. I will see you guys in 2032. Okay. We are in week 1 of the regular season of 2032, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see how far RG3 has come. You know what I'm saying? He was on a pretty good arc last time we saw him. He is still an X-Factor quarterback. That is good for us, as he is a 99 overall at everything, but look at that scrambling. Kind of crazy. Let's look at his stats, though. So, he just went over 4,000 yards. That could be interesting. Okay, so last time we saw him was the 3,500-yard season. After that, 3,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 3,700 yards, 19 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 3,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And then 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That could possibly be an MVP season. Rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. Goodness gracious. Okay. We saw the 17. He had 11 on 700 yards rushing, 12 on 592, 635 and 8 touchdowns, and then 721 and 9 touchdowns. Pretty special. He still hasn't broken a long one. Pretty interesting. Anyway, I feel like we might have an MVP here. No, but 3 Pro Bowls is pretty special, and also an Offensive Rookie of the Year, as we know. No MVPs yet. Kind of sucks, not gonna lie. However, he has maintained his X-Factor status. I wonder, have we been able to get a Super Bowl? 2031? No. 2030? No. 2039? No. 2038! Hello! 1 year after, RG3 was Super Bowl MVP and the Arizona Cardinals did capture a Super Bowl. That is special to know. That helps add to the legacy and possibly the Hall of Fame resume. Now, looking at the roster, it actually looks pretty good. As now Kyler Murray is off the books, which means now we have some talent. Travion Henderson has continued to be a great back for us, as he is now an X-Factor. Defensively, we have added some pieces now, as Buda Baker, and I believe that was Jalen Thompson on the back end as well, probably have retired. But the defense looks a lot better now, even if it's not dev traits, more overall-wise. We should definitely be in the playoffs. So I'll see you guys there. And we do make the playoffs, as we were number 1 in the division, even though we had the same record as the San Francisco 49ers. Stats. Let's see what we're looking at here. RG3, 3,800 yards, 23 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. 70% completion percentage is nice. Rushing wise, 772 yards and 13 touchdowns. Special. Travion Henderson, almost 1,400 yards and 12 touchdowns. At what? Is he 29 years old yet? Now? Still going tough in the backfield for us. Receiving wise, no receivers over 1,000 yards. However, Ben McLeod, 986 and 5 touchdowns. Jonathan Wilcox, 945 and 10 touchdowns. Trey McBride has been here for most of his career. Actually, all of his career. 761 yards and a touchdown. And a new guy that's a 6'6 receiver, Jonathan Colbert, brings up the end with 655 and 5 touchdowns. 3rd ranked offense in the league. And the 6th ranked defense. Pretty special. Yearly awards. RG3 finishes 2nd to Lamar Jackson. Oh, that would have been nice. Whew, his legacy score is looking nice, though. Let's go to the NFC. He does win Offensive Player of the Year. That is huge. And he also is going to probably win Best Quarterback as well. So, bringing in 2 awards he had not won before. This should be interesting, man. Should we hop in now? No, we're going to hop in after the 49ers week and Brock Purdy. I think we can beat them. And we do, as we're going against Patrick Mahomes, plays for Green Bay now. Oh, this is going to be nasty. He's also no longer an X-Factor. Let's hop in and go to Lambeau. Okay. I'll start off with the read option, as Green Bay has already scored. And boy, the way that D-tackle just showed athleticism right there, we might be in for a long day. What a play by that big fella. He jumped right over our tackle. We no longer have Hollywood Brown. Who the heck am I throwing the ball deep to now? And that's a pick. Oh my. Oh my. Craig Walker was underneath, so I couldn't lead it like I wanted to. Tried to lead it upfield, and the Packers are up 13-0 just like that.
Let's go now.
That is despicable, man. That's despicable. Okay. What we got here? Nice! There goes Trey McBride. Oh, reliable, getting us up the field. After that terrible interception by me. Hopefully, stopping Mahomes is going to be doggone near impossible for the defense, I feel like. Hopefully, we can make something shake up. Isn't Colbert was the 6'6" guy, right? It doesn't matter if he's 6'6", if he's that open. Touchdown like that. And 13-7 as we're back in the football game. Love to see it from Colbert. Can the defense get a stop? I told you it was going to be very, very hard to get a stop on Mahomes. I told you that. I told you that. That's why I feel bad for throwing the pick. It's going to be almost impossible. I love that throw, though. Wilcox, easy, and we are going all the way. He's holding the ball so weirdly. Must be a glitch, but oh my goodness. 2 big plays back to back for the offense. And we get another, this is huge. Scoring before a half here could change everything, honestly. I love that throw. McBride, that's a corner. Whoo! Almost ran him over and could have kept going. Stumbled though. Let's see what we got here. Wilcox is fast, but not too fast. That crossing route is doing him wonders, though. As he's going to catch it, can he beat him to the pylon? The ref says he's out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, we got the read option. 91, is he going to bite? He does bite. Nice block pickup. Probably should have went inside there. If we go inside there, that's possibly a touchdown. I don't know if he would have shed it inside on Trey McBride or not. I tried to get outside, try to use RG3 speed. They had both safeties coming, though. That's interesting. See what we got here. Nice juke move, stiff arm. RG3 almost fights to get in. Oh, my goodness. That was nasty. Good fight by him. This is going to be RPO. Let's go. Wilcox. Wilcox gets in. Let's go. Good RPO. We go up right before half. That's huge. Let's see if we can finish the deal, man. Oh, this is right before half? I feel like, yeah, we got to hop in here. I thought we were in the third quarter. I was going to say let it run. A minute 15. There we go. There we go. There we go. Travion. There's a reason why he's one of the best backs this so far in his career. Oh my goodness. I'm tongue twisted. I'm so excited. Let's see what we got. Colbert 6'6". They left him wide open last time. I feel like I should give him a jump ball. Is he that fast? It doesn't matter. He's 6'6". He's 6'6" for a reason. Come on, man. What I'm talking about, baby. All right. From here on out, it's the Arizona Cardinals, not me. The Packers score right before half. This is going to be an epic duel. Can we take the throne from Mahomes? Touchdown, Arizona. 3 points, Arizona. Mahomes is fighting. Mahomes is dog fighting. He ties the game. We might have overtime here. No, we just gave Mahomes the ball with way too much time. This is going to be ugly. Yeah, that's bad. I don't know if they ran out of time, but we're in OT. We get the ball, we go right down, and we strike! That's what you love to see. Okay, Patrick Mahomes, he's trying to figure it out. He got the extra point. Now we're going down again. This could be to win the game. What happened? Did we win it? I think we won it. We did win it! Let's go! RG3 with another great game. A duel with Patrick Mahomes. 41, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Mahomes, 432, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Receiving wise, 212 yards and 3 touchdowns for Wilcox. We saw 2 of the big plays he made. Oh my goodness. As we get past Patrick Mahomes and the Green Bay Packers and are headed to the NFC Championship game. Let's see if we can make it to the Super Bowl. The last NFC Championship game we played in, we fell short. When we weren't here, though, he did ball out and get to the Super Bowl. This could be huge for legacy, as we have the Atlanta Falcons this week, who are 12-5. I'll see you guys in Atlanta. Okay, they scored first. That's fine. We're not stressed about that. Wilcox, our number one guy. Wilcox, our number one guy, and he's our number one guy for a reason. Great throw right there to him on the corner route. Read option. We need read option here. Ooh. Why is... I feel like we make that move there. We're off to the races. We haven't been able to get a big run with RG3. That's a bad read. Wilson makes it look like a great read, though. That's why we need a number one option at receiver. What a play. See what we got here. Another read option.
Ready, set.
We weren't able to get A.J. Terrell on the juke move last time. We get kind of this. We got him that time, though. And RG3 has speed to win. And he gets to the end zone just like that. That's what you love to see him use his speed for. Atlanta only got 3, too, so that's huge. Okay. RG3 speed right there to get to the end zone. Nasty. That might be his longest run of his career, which is crazy to think. Travion Henderson, not so great there. Only got 2 yards.
Let's go.
Okay. Drake May is probably still the quarterback of this team as well, so that's interesting to note. Wilcox is just special. He's a special talent as we get a stiff arm right there on the safety. Just a special talent in Wilcox. Special talent. Oh, my goodness. I mean, you just love when a guy comes out like that. We haven't had a number one receiver. Hollywood was good, but he's not a real number one. Wilcox is a number one. Cody underneath. No. RG3 using his legs gets us 7 yards in a situation where we probably should have gotten none with the great coverage downfield. Ooh. Travion on the wheel route. This is a zone. No, oh no. Travion. Yeah, that could have been a pick. That's on me. I predetermined where we were going with that ball. That's on me. Let's see what we got.
18, Pioneer.
Colbert, big 6'6" here. We go for it here. We'll go for it here, right? We got to go for it here, right? We're at the 27. 4th and 3. This is a spot you go for it in. We got a great quarterback. There it is. Nice play to Trey McBride, and he's going to get up the field. Loved it right there. Oh, my goodness. Love it. This could be a nasty comeback run. Beautiful touchdown, just like that. Oh, my goodness. Just like that, we go up. Okay. Let's see if we can win the game, though, with a lot of football to be played. Then the Falcons' offense looks to be humming. They probably have a lot of talent on that offense. Bijan, Pitts. They probably just needed a quarterback, and Drake May might be that guy. We do get 3 and go up by 1. It's been a fight. Not really an offensive showdown. But we do get in there for a touchdown. And then we score quick again, up by 8. The Falcons are going to have to try. They can't get in. We go back down. We get 3 more. They might be running out of time here in Atlanta, and they are 30-19 as RG3 has headed back to the Super Bowl, as he had 277 yards and a touchdown and 29 rushing yards and a touchdown. Love to see it. So 1 on the ground, 1 through the air. Now the Super Bowl. This is huge, man. This could be his 2nd Super Bowl. Not many quarterbacks who got 2 Super Bowls don't make the Hall of Fame. I'd have to look up something that don't, 2 Super Bowls? Possibly 2 Super Bowl MVPs? As we'll also check the Pro Bowl. He won't make it this time, though. I don't even know why we checked. He won't make it this time because we're in the Super Bowl, so don't really have to worry about that. Let's go ahead as we have the Tennessee Titans. This looks like to be probably a pretty doggone good team. They have a 99 overall running back. Another Derrick Henry. This could be nasty. Let's see if we got any dev upgrades before we hop into this daring task. Not really. Everybody looks pretty much the same. Yeah, no real dev upgrades. Everybody's pretty much where they have been. Let's hop in and beat Tennessee, though. Quickly. And this defense still looks pretty good for Tennessee. Nice, 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 nice. RG3, RG3. Finally, we get a big rush with him right there. Great move in the open field. Ooh, what type of corners does Tennessee have? It comes times weak at the corner spots. Big 6'6". He's boxing him out. Love to see it. And that's going to be a touchdown to our boy. Oh, my goodness, that was nasty. Okay, 7-7 just like that, and we get a quick stop. I feel like our offense might be just too much for this team. As we got another read option here. Big McLeod caught the last one. Travion. Good run by Travion there. Good run. Let's go read option again. Those defensive linemen look exhausted. This time he bites. RG3. Nothing but room to run. Maybe I juked too soon, but we get the first down. Ooh, McLeod or Wilcox might be. Nice, 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 nice. I tried to weave and get back out to give him some more room. He might have just caught it over Harris, though. Harris looks to be like a shorter DB. Might have been able to get that regardless. Probably thought too much about it. The end crashes again, which is going to give RG3 nothing but green grass. Receiver gets a block there. We're in the end zone.
Check it.
We're not going to get this play off before the quarter. Let's go ahead and get to quarter number 2 as we are almost in the red zone now. They haven't been able to stop the run game.
On the ready.
Jeffrey Simmons is out there, but he's not really containing. He finally contains, and that pretty much shuts down the read option. Okay, I see Big Jeff. Colbert 1v1 out here is interesting. 6'6". Gotta give him a chance. Gotta give him a chance. Gotta give him a chance, man.
Ready.
Come on.
Hurry.
Good job, Travion. Travion fought. We will go for it. Aggressive when you get down here.
Let's go.
Come on.
19 Lions.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about, and Wilcox holds on as we go up 14-7. I feel like I said, the offense might just be too much for this Tennessee team. As the defense gets a stop, RG3 goes right back down the field. Oh, but we had to punt. That's not good. They punt again. We get a shorter field. We're punting. This is a defensive battle. I was completely wrong. Wait, no. We get a short field right before half, and RG3 punches it in. I love what I'm seeing right now. We're scoring. We got a quarterback that can put the ball in. Tennessee's trying to fight, but no, RG3's too great. We're getting Super Bowl number 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. RG3's too great. He's too great. 34-14, under 2 minutes, and RG3 is going to capture his second Super Bowl championship. Oh my, he can't believe it. Look at him. He can't believe it. He can't believe he's pulled it off. Oh my goodness. Oh, actually, this wasn't his best game, surprisingly. 152 passing yards, 3 touchdowns isn't bad, but it's not great. Rushing yards wise, 83 yards on the ground, though, which is nice. Travion Henderson also had 107 and a touchdown. RG3 will probably be Super Bowl MVP still. Over 200 yards of total offense, 3 total touchdowns. Like that's probably gonna still win the Super Bowl MVP. We'll check league history to see, but I'm guessing that'll probably still get it done. As we look back, let's go ahead and see here. League history. Yeah, I thought so. So, 2 Super Bowls now, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. He's almost a lock now for the Hall of Fame, and probably a lot of people's eyes. As we'll go ahead and hop to next season. After winning another Super Bowl MVP, we are at the start of another beautiful season. And now we have another X Factor running back. We already run the ball well. I don't know how many more we need. Defense really hasn't changed. Offense really hasn't changed. But man, hopefully RG3 can continue on this dynamic streak. 2 Super Bowls is special. But a third, I mean, just book the Hall of Fame, right? As we will hop to the playoffs once again. Okay, we didn't make the playoffs for the first time in a while. That feels odd, kind of upsetting. Feelings are hurt. RG3 did not have a great season, but he was hurt. Okay, so 24 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He missed 3 games. That sucks. Rushing-wise, yeah, that kind of hurt his rushing stats too. 491, 5 touchdowns. Definitely a down season, but you can't hold it against him so much. Ben McLeod, 996, 9 touchdowns. Wilcox, 968, 7 touchdowns. Colbert, 669, 4 touchdowns. And Mitchell Cody taking up the spot from Trey McBride, 490 and 3 touchdowns. It's just, he was hurt, which is fair with a scrambling quarterback, right? That's fair. But now we'll hop into our next time jump. So I will see you guys in 2037. And then we'll see where RG3 is. We back, y'all. And we're all the way down the road to 2037. Let's see how our boy RG3 has done. He's in year 13 now. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. His awards, he's gotten the Offensive Player of the Year. Now, whoa, okay, 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 of them things now. Okay. He's also got the best quarterback. We saw that one. 7 Pro Bowl appearances. He's been special. He's been special. I would definitely say Hall of Famer probably, right? But at the back end of his career, it would be nice to see if he can still produce at a high level. He was never a 4,000-yard pass guy. We will look at his stats here in a minute. I just want to check if there's a chance that we got another bowl from him, right? League history. Okay, so last year, no. The year before that, no. The year before, he made another one, did not win it. Okay, that is interesting. So, lost to the Houston Texans, but he did make another one. So, that is special right there. Let's look at the stats, though. I had to be pretty good because this is one of the few quarterbacks so far. You know, we don't get a lot of them that have their X factor for a long period of time. But, okay, so 3,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. 3,600 yards, 28 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 3,900 yards, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Never really over 4,000 except for the one season. However, a very good touchdown to interception ratio every single season, which has been special. Rushing yards, starting to slow down a little bit. 2034, it was great. Touchdowns are starting to slow down. Only had 3, then 7. Has 1 so far this year, and we're in week 2. The roster got a lot better, and that doesn't surprise me since the cap room opened up. So now if you look at the team, I mean, we're looking at Wilcox, Hughes, Robert Griffin III. We're looking at some studs, man. Let's just be real. We're looking at some studs here, man. Just straight studs. Now we got a great corner, 2 great corners, good safeties. Defensive interior doesn't look great. However, Travion retired. So now it's just Hughes. When we get to the end, we'll have to look at what Travion ended up being. Maybe a Hall of Famer too with 3 Super Bowls. Possibly. However, let's go ahead and see if we can make the playoffs. Okay, and once again, we do make the playoffs, which is spectacular. As we look at the stats, RG3, okay, slowing down a little bit, it looks like. 3,200 yards, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Rushing-wise, 697 yards, 6 touchdowns. Not a great season, honestly. Receivers kind of looking interesting, too. Jake Woodward. Thinking of the streets. Anyway, 882, 3 touchdowns. I didn't actually see him. Is he pretty decent? Looks like a Patriots receiver. Y'all know what I mean by that. Jonathan Wilcox, 720 yards, 3 touchdowns. Byron Hammond, 688 and 5 touchdowns. And Jacqueline Johnson with 536 and 2 touchdowns. We've ran through a couple tight ends now. That's pretty interesting. Hughes is not as good as Travion, but he did score a lot of touchdowns. 26th ranked offense this year. The defense must have been popping in as 10th ranked defense. Defense kind of led us to this point. I'm not even going to check the awards list because this doesn't look like an RG3 awards type season. Let's see if we can get past the 49ers, though. We cannot. Did we make the Pro Bowl maybe because of the rushing yards? Sometimes we sneak in because of those. Sometimes. See if we view the Pro Bowl roster. Are we on it? We are not. Drake May's still going strong though. Pretty impressive there. We might be getting to the end of the road here, folks. I wouldn't be surprised if we are. Let's go ahead and hop to next season though. Okay. RG3 is still an X Factor. Wilcox has lost a superstar. Team is pretty much still the same. RG3 is now, I believe, 38 years old. 36, man, I was off. Okay, he's still a good amount of time, right? I feel like we still got some life in those legs. I would love to see his stats now. As, you know, we have gotten to this point. Highest overall on the team still for sure. He can still move, man. Still has a good arm on him. Still has good all-around stats, actually. So, I mean, this is not as bad as it could be. As we gonna go ahead and get to the playoffs once again. Once again, we make the playoffs. And we are the number 1 seed for our division. I was about to say number 1 seed overall, but no, we're just won the division, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and look at the stats again for this season. Like I said, RG3 has slowed down, man. 3,200 yards, 19 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Still has maintained a great touchdown to interception ratio, though. Rushing-wise, 661 and 12 touchdowns. Okay, he's getting back in the end zone again. And then Jake Woodward is our new number 1 receiver. It looks like 933, 8 touchdowns. Montel Carter, 900 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jonathan Wilcox is slowing down, too. 573 and 2 touchdowns. And Jacqueline Johnson ended it with 500, just over 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. Okay. This might be a season where we actually might be in some yearly award races. RG3, 5th in MVP voting. NFC, he was the Offensive Player of the Year and the 5th best in Best Quarterback Award. He does win Offensive Player of the Year, though, which adds once again to his legacy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to get our boy into the Hall of Fame. Let's go ahead and jump to the divisional round and see if we can beat the Atlanta Falcons. If we beat the Falcons, I'll hop in. Okay, we're going to hop in. Even with RG3 in his older age, we got to hop in. We could possibly end up with one more Super Bowl. Let's go. Whew. Okay, man. The Bears didn't get ball first. We did. So we got a chance to go down here and make a statement. I feel like our 6'3" guy is still here. That's not 6'3". That's a new guy. Carter goes all the way down the field and gets us in the end zone right off the bat. Oh, my God. RG3 still got that zip on the ball. He's still one of those guys. As we're backed up once again. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Nice throw. Oh, my God. Okay. We still don't have guys with much wiggle. Good catch by Jacqueline Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Good catch. Carter. Let's see what we got here. What? Hey, yo! Hey, that was a heck of a throw off the back foot, though. Let's see if we can lock in, man. Landry. LaRon Landry's son? Maybe back there at safety? Maybe. Let's see what we got here. This was one of our better routes that Coach used to call. And that was a terrible throw. Oh, my goodness. Under pressure, that was bad. That was bad. We definitely don't have speed at receiver like we did early in RG3's career. Slower guys out here. But possibly, RG3 using his legs. He still has that going for him. First down just like that. Come on. One more Super Bowl. I mean, it would be special, man. It would be special. We got one more. Sliding our feet. Cross body, great throw. Carter makes a great catch. Whew. Okay. I'm feeling good about it right now. I'm feeling like we're at the cusp of getting another one. Let's see what we got here. Woodward in the slot. He gets past that first guy. I didn't like how he cleared. RG3 gets the first down. No, he gets the 2nd and 5. Couldn't get the first. RG3 read option. 38-year-old read option. Oh my! He was moving as slow as I've ever seen him move. Yeah, the age is cooked in. See what we got here. Corner out. Wood. Oh. If Woodward was faster, he makes that play. We're going for it. We've been aggressive RG3's whole career. We got to go for it. Where's Hughes at? Let's see what we got here. Tight end. Oh, he got by RG3. He still got that touch on the football. What a play. All right, let's jump and see if we can win this one. This looks like it might be an easy one, look here. The Bears cannot score the football. The defense, for maybe the first time in RG3's career, is being amazing. And we're holding the Bears to 3 points so far through 3 quarters of play. 21-3 is where it's at. They finally get in the end zone, but they're running out of time. 28-10, and it looks like we're headed back to the NFC Championship game. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay. We possibly could get another Super Bowl for RG3 here. Possibly. I'm only going to hop in for one drive of this next game. But I feel like RG3's got this under wraps, man. He's so good now. Like, I mean, he's like, this is a 3-time Super Bowl champ. You got to believe in him, as we got the San Francisco 49ers. But they have to come to Arizona. Let's go. Okay. They already scored 7. It's not great. Wilcox. Great throw, great catch. That's how we start, man. Love to see it. RG3, I mean, this is special. Special what he's doing out there. Woodward, bang, great route runner, great catch. Oh my gosh, 7-7, just like that. Okay. I told y'all, we're going to only hop into one. Only going to hop into one drive. We score 14-7. 49ers come down. Oh, this is going to be a dogfight. 21-14. The 49ers trying to fight. We're fighting harder, though. 28-14. Are we headed back to the Super Bowl? Possibly. 28. Okay, we stop them. This looks like our game. And it's a wrap. 28-16. RG3 is headed back to the Super Bowl. This was a phenomenal one for him. 255 yards and 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Y'all sold 10 yards on the ground. That's not great. But we're back in the Super Bowl, man. Okay. This could be huge. 4 Super Bowl rings for RG3 would be unprecedented. It could be unprecedented. I don't know who we're going to necessarily have to go through to get there. But we're definitely, I feel like we're the best offense. You know, with RG3 at the helm, good weapons, this could be interesting. As we came all the way from the wild card. And we got the Colts. Okay, they have a new quarterback, not Anthony Richardson. Alfonso Thurman. He's had a pretty doggone good season. Let's hop in. Super Bowl is on the line here. Outside. That's a beautiful throw, man. That's just a beautiful throw. Man coverage, he puts it on that outside shoulder, and the corner had no chance. That's a dime, man. That is a dime. Let's see what we got here. RG3's that guy. As Carter makes a great move. First yak move I've seen from a receiver through the whole doggone career of RG3. Gets in the end zone. Let's see what we do here. The defense gets a stop. RG3 goes down and scores. The Colts fighting though. RG3's he's too lit. 28-14. He's fighting. Oh, but the Colts are fighting too. Can they make a comeback? I don't think they can. 35-21. The Colts are still fighting. 35-32. RG3 has a chance. The Colts go down and score. RG3 with the money on the line goes down and scores a touchdown and wins the Super Bowl for the 4th time in his career. RG3 once again can't believe it. Oh my gosh. What are the odds? If RG3 had another phenomenal game. 466 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Rushing wise, he didn't do much on the ground, but he did all that he needed to through the air. Wilcox with a great game as well. Carter with a great game as well. Oh my goodness, man. 4 Super Bowls for RG3. Whew. He's chasing the GOAT now. Like, I mean, the only person between him and probably being the greatest quarterback of all time is Tom Brady. Ridiculous, man. Oh my gosh, definitely probably got the Super Bowl MVP again. I mean, he doesn't have an MVP, but does it matter? as we go ahead and hop into next season. This has been one of the craziest. Let me make sure he didn't retire. That'd be crazy if he retired right now. Not going to lie. NFC. No way he retired right now, I feel like, right? No way he retired right now. Let me see. Oh, retired. He possibly could. I just don't think. Jonathan Wilcox retires after 13 years. But no, he does not retire. So we still have another season to go. 4 Super Bowls and counting. Let's go ahead and get to next season. A season and another possible beautiful opportunity for RG3 to win 5 Super Bowls. If he does that, that would be wild. But defense is pretty much the same suspect. We have a great safety in Givens now. The lockdown corner was here before with Atkins and then Hoskins. There's another guy. Defense has been up and down. I'm not going to say they've been like elite at any point, but even though during that playoff run they were elite, we also have a superstar tight end that's backing up our boy Jacqueline Johnson. Maybe we can win another. I mean, I almost expect us to be in the playoffs, no doubt. Let's go ahead and see if we can make it. I mean, what can I say, y'all? RG3's been phenomenal, man. We'll go ahead and check the stats that we once again made the playoffs. Also won the division. RG3, 3,500 yards, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Rushing-wise, 797 and 9 touchdowns. That might be enough to win an award. He was second in MVP. He's definitely going to have an award. Definitely. NFC, Offensive Player of the Year. And he was also the best quarterback again. This is starting to get scary how good this career is. I don't think we've had a career this great in a long time. As we go ahead and get to next week. I'm not going to hop in. Oh, my God. If we make the NFC Championship game, I'm going to have to hop in. We got the Packers this week. What in the name? Yeah, we got to hop in. 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 I have no choice. I got to hop in. Got to hop in. I'll see you guys in Atlanta. Okay. RG3's first throw. Oh, these corners are kind of fast. Whoa, it doesn't matter. Carter with a great catch. I mean, things are just falling in RG3's favor. This is wild to even think about. They're just falling in RG3's favor. I don't think that catch would have been made for any other quarterback. RG3's get off the pocket. Oh! Go up and grab it, big fella. Oh, that was another great throw. He just got to go up and grab it. I don't know if he saw it. He must have not saw it.
65 cat.
Oh, boy. Okay. Nice. Right in between the zone. Carter has been special early in this game. I like the RPO here. I love the RPO. Let's quick snap it. Get it off. Yep. Woodward. Oh, he's so slow. If he wasn't so slow, that probably goes a little different. Okay. 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 Offensive line is struggling.
Let's go.
We got to get in the end zone here. No! Why would he would bend it? He freaking bended the route. That is terrible. Oh, my gosh. He can't bend the route there. He's got to stay outside. We got one more drive with RG. That's a terrible route by Woodward. Terrible. Absolutely garbage. But maybe he can make up for it here. Woodward with a great catch. We're right down the field again.
Let's go.
We're going first again. Let's see if we can score quick, man.
Ready.
They run the same coverage. We get the same look. And Woodward gives them the same result. No huddle. See what we got here. I like Mullins here. We're going to check. Woodward. Why is he so slow? He's so slow. He's so freaking slow. If he could just have any speed about him, we'd already be in the end zone right now. See what we got here. Carter coming across the middle. He's been a go-to guy for us. And he's going to be a go-to guy here. These receivers are running half speed on these runs. This is despicable. RG3 has a chance to win 5 Super Bowls. See what we got here. I love that, though. Hammond with a great catch, and we're on the board. Let's go. We're going to have to be special here. Yo. This Falcons team is good. I have no doubt in my mind they know what they're doing. RG3's offense is stalling at the wrong time. No. Atlanta, maybe? Okay, they punt. RG3 scores quick before half. My goodness, that was fast. Okay. Game's definitely not over yet. Gotta hold them to 3 here, you hope. They do. RG3, offense just isn't clicking today. It's not clicking. Oh my, they went for it on 4th, gave RG3 a short field. He couldn't convert. They punt again. RG3 gets the ball, 3 minutes left. He's pushing the ball down the field, and he scores! Oh my God. Okay. Drake May's pushing the ball down the field. He scores. RG3 has a chance now to go to the Super Bowl on a final drive. He couldn't do it. And the Atlanta Falcons stopped RG3 as he wasn't able to get it done. 352, 3 touchdowns and an interception is still impressive, but oh, he was so close. When he scored at the end, I thought just maybe we had a chance there. That's a tough one. Hello?
Hey, baby. Question. The food in the refrigerator, is that what I fixed you last night?
Yeah, I'll just take that, my Rose.
Oh, okay then. That sounds good.
All right, my
I
Rose.
need you to sign your voter's name, too.
Okay, all right. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
RG3 wasn't able to get another Super Bowl. However, he does get the Pro Bowl nod. That's tough, man. That one hurts. That one hurts. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and get to the Super Bowl and see if there's an opportunity there for us. Hopefully he doesn't retire, right? That's what you hope. As we look at the roster, he still hasn't lost his dev, which is promising, to be honest with you. But, I mean, goodness gracious, it's been so much greatness from him. So much greatness. Does he retire this year? 2039. I mean, could possibly be a retirement year. But does he? Let's see what we got here. Then we go to the NFC. He does not retire. Nope, still going strong. I will see you guys next season. We're on a new team, guys. But, oh my gosh, does this team have so much talent. RG3, at now the age of 38, is with the Atlanta Falcons. Great running back, great number 1 receiver, great tight end. You would think he's on the Tom Brady yard for real because all this team looks like it needs is a quarterback to put him over the top. Like, that's all they need. Remember, this is a Falcon team we've seen a couple of times in the championship game. So I'm pretty excited. I think that could make a run, man. We could make a run here. I mean, are we surprised? Are we surprised that the Falcons are back in the... I mean, they're back in the playoffs in RG3's 27 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. 3,800 yards. Special. Rushing yards. Finally, gonna slow down a little bit, but DeAndre Wiggins, 1,500 yards and 13 touchdowns. RG3 with 445 and 5 touchdowns. I mean, a 7th ranked offense and the 19th ranked defense. Yearly awards. RG3 is 4th in MVP voting. NFC, he was Offensive Player of the Year. He was also best quarterback. I mean, my goodness. What else do we have to say about him? He's been the only thing he hasn't gotten is an MVP. Let's go ahead and get to next week and see if we can make something shake. And he lost. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Did we make we got to see if we made the Pro Bowl first. That's a tough one to lose. But another great season for him as an aging quarterback. This might have been the last season, though. One season with the Falcons before he gets out here. As we go ahead and check, not the playoff bracket, we want to check the Pro Bowl roster and see if RG3 was able to make it in what I believe is year 40. He did. Once again, made the Pro Bowl, which is nice. Still a very high overall also as a quarterback. And I also believe he's still an X factor. As we look right here. Still an X factor. Still high overall. He's actually only 38 years old. He probably plays till 40. Right? Maybe? Go ahead and see if RG3 will be around one more season. This should be interesting. This should be interesting because I think maybe this is a retirement spot, 2040. As we go down the list here. No, he's not going anywhere. He's still fine. Caleb Williams just retired. I feel like next season might be RG3's last year then. If Caleb Williams just retired, this might be RG3's last season coming up here. I'll see you guys then. Guys, worry, RG3 is still here, still an X Factor, and we still have a pretty good team around him. So, still could be a pretty good season, and we're going to go ahead and jump to the playoffs. And once again, in the playoffs, I mean, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. He's that guy. He's that guy. RG3 throws for 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 303 yards and only 6 rushing touchdowns. DeAndre Wiggins is a freaking monster. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, we don't really know the receivers too well. I guess we can peek at those stats though. Kyrie Leonard, real close to Kawhi Leonard, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. And then Billy Stewart, 996, 10 touchdowns. Sweet name. Jonathan Saunders, 750 and a touchdown. And then Taj Godwin, 532 and 5 touchdowns. RG3, another good season. I don't think this will be an award-winning season, as he was 10th in MVP voting. And not high on the Offensive Player of the Year or Best Quarterback list. He was on the list, just not very high. 5th ranked offense, but we still have a chance to get another Super Bowl. So, let's see if we can beat the Rams. Should be able to beat the Rams. We are 12-5. We beat the Rams. Can we beat the Bears? Can we get back to the championship game? We beat the Bears. Can we get back to the Super Bowl? Oh my gosh. Yo, will this be the first person that ends off on top? We're about to find out. The Chargers only put 3 up to start. RG3 is now rocking 5. He's had a long career, ladies and gentlemen. This pass rush is nasty. I can already tell. I can already tell. This is going to be some stuff right here. This is going to be some stuff. If RG3 could win this Super Bowl, this would be wild. Let's see what we got here. We got a lot of speed right there in the slots. Come on, Billy, run a little faster for us. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Atlanta's running a different type of plays. You know what I'm saying? We're forcing the ball down the field a little bit more than we were doing. Not a lot of read options, but he's an older quarterback. He still got the zip on the ball, though. Oh, my gosh. And Saunders has one guy to beat. He couldn't beat him, but another dot by RG3 as we get in the red zone. If Saunders isn't tired, he's going to beat that guy to the byline. He is. Touchdown, even with a guy hitting him in his chin. RG3 goes up 7-0. If we get a stop, I got to hop back out there. I got to hop back out here. Let's see if we can score one more time before we let him take over. Saunders seemed to be like a speed demon for us there. And he's right in the middle. Right. Another great. I don't know much about this. No, that was Stewart. I called him Saunders. No, it is Saunders. Not Stewart. They're just by each other. So he seems to be an option. I love our tight. We have so many X factors on this team. This is nice. This is probably the easiest it's going to get for a guy like RG3. Leonard, that's why you like having X Factor receivers. You see how he adjusted to the ball? That's beautiful. Okay. We get in here. We get in here. We get in here. I tried to run. Not the best idea I've had today. Not the best idea I've had today. Not the best. Not the best. I like Leonard over running back. Ooh, got a nice, good amount of yards right there with the back. I want to run that again. If we can get a guy underneath these zones. Touchdown. That's got to be touched. Let's go. 14-3. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. The Chargers are not playing great right now. And we're back in the red zone, and we get 3. We're making stops, too. This could... Oh, but they scored before half. Okay, RG3 is working the ball down the field. We got another 3, and they had to punt. But they scored. They didn't get the field. No, there's no way RG3 is about to lose this game. They're moving backwards, they get 3. RG3 works down the field. He's being great. The Falcons get 3. He's saying, an interception! Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Life. We get 3. Going down the field is the Chargers. They score 7. RG3 is going to get the ball in his hands. He can't do anything with it. And he's going to fall short in the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh. 285, 2 touchdowns and an interception. That's a heartbreaker. As he made it all the way with the Atlanta Falcons, but the Chargers ended up knocking off one of the greatest quarterbacks we've ever seen. And he just came up short. RG3 in this career, what has he made? 6. I think he's made, 6 Super Bowls? I could be wrong. 6 or 5 Super Bowls. Won 4. That's a heartbreaker, though. That's definitely a heartbreaker. Oh, my God. I really thought we could get another one. Retirements? Is he finally going to lay the cleats down? Maybe. Maybe. It doesn't look like he is, though. No, it doesn't look like he is. I will see you guys back next season. I feel like next season is definitely the last season. Back, and RG3 is now 40 years old. Still an X-Factor quarterback. Still a stud. I mean, he's still, he could still definitely be a starting quarterback. He's so good still. I don't know if he even retires, he's still so good. But we've seen the team, man. You guys pretty much know what's going on with them. Still a great offense. I'll see you guys at the playoffs. Can y'all believe it, man? Number 1 seed, Atlanta Falcons. 14-3. RG3's been a winner, it seems like, ever since he got out those first couple years in the league. Let's go ahead, man. If he wins a Super Bowl, that would be wild. We got the Carolina Panthers first in the divisional round. We beat them. We got the Chicago Bears with a chance to go to the Super Bowl. What is going on? We have another chance to get to the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, not another chance. We are in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm going to hop in. I got to. I'll see you guys there. The Buffalo Bills scored early. We're in AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Great start from RG3. Got off the blitz and threw it right to the run back with a dive. That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. Actually, the receivers look a little bit different. We have this new guy named Owen that looks like he can take the top off. And what is that, 99 speed? Oh, my goodness! Touchdown, Owen. Just like that. Just like that. And he's boogieing with him. He's boogieing with him. But this Bills offense is cooking. Can our defense get a stop? If this is man coverage, Odom's going to be over the top again, isn't he? We're going to give him another shot. Yeah. Oh, we got another speedster at the end of RG3's career. That's huge. Oh, my. I wish we would have had him last year. Stewart coming across the middle. Oh, whoa. I thought maybe I should have just thrown it straight. It looked like that corner was there, though. So I let it down. Wiggins could be nasty here. Whoo! And a beam from RG3 as we get in the end zone again. Y'all know it's his world now. It's his world. It's his world. Can the defense get stops is going to be the question. They can't get a stop right now. However, it's going to be tough for RG3 to win this one. The Bills look so good. They look phenomenal right now. Oh, no. Fourth quarter, no life. But RG3's got life. He goes down and scores a touchdown. He's got life. Okay. The Bills are going down here, and they're making plays, though. They're at least getting 3. They actually end up getting 7. And RG3 is going to fall short one more time. Another great game from him. But he couldn't get it going. 316, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Not a great completion percentage. That's tough, man. Oh. He made it to the Super Bowl back-to-back years. And the defense felt like it just let him down that time. That is wild. The dominance, though, that he's had throughout his career will not be forgotten. This is a guy that we'll have to see here in a minute, but goodness gracious. Okay, retirement. I feel like RG3 is on this list, right? He's old, man. He's getting up there. He's getting up there in age. Let's see what we got here. NFC. He's not retiring? Okay. Let's see what happens next season. We're just going to jump to the end of next season. And for the first time in a long time, man, RG3 doesn't make the playoffs. And possibly his last season. Somebody finally took his spot, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Just a bad season. 2,300 yards, 17 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 226 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Offense wasn't great. And the playoffs were missed. That hurts, man. A guy that was phenomenal throughout his whole career. If you think about it, this is probably the end, right? Almost was able to capture 2 more Super Bowls, even at the very end, man. Almost went on a Tom Brady type arc. As we go ahead and look at the retirements. Is RG3 finally, he's not gone. What will it take for him to retire? I don't know. I don't know. Well, guys, the Falcons were once again the #1 seed. However, the problem is, and the reason you guys didn't see the stats is because RG3 was no longer the starting quarterback. He was now taking backup reps. That hurts, man. Great. He's been so good. But, all quarterbacks age. And now, he still has superstar at 42 years old. Just over the 80 overall mark. As we get to the offseason, this is probably, can't expect him to be a backup, right? 43 years of age, backup. I don't think we're going to see him be a backup. Let's go ahead and look at the retirements in the NFC. And there it is. After 21 years in the NFL, RG3 finally retires. Oh my goodness. As we're going to go ahead and look at the stats. First, let's go to the NFL record books. Seasons. Actually, career. He ended up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all-time in passing yards. That's with him only passing the 4,000 yard mark once, but he ends up being 8th. If you look at passing TDs, he ends up not even making the list, which makes sense. No disrespect there. I wondered that is probably the craziest stat we've ever seen from a quarterback. RG3 holds the record for the most rushing touchdowns in a career. And no, you guys aren't tripping. There's not another quarterback on this list. Now that is special. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we get to what we always wait for, the legacy score, right? So, stats and awards. Let's go over here. Legacy leaderboards. I wouldn't be surprised if, I was thinking Gannon would probably be up here as well. Quarterback, RG3. 38,000 is his legacy score. 3 Super Bowls. 6 championship games. 20 yearly awards. Definitely somebody that's going to make the Hall of Fame. And just so you guys don't think I'm playing around. Because the only way we can end this video is with RG3 in the Hall of Fame. As we advance it. One more. Go ahead and get to the off season, which would be the next week. I believe it will probably be the start of free agency. It should show us then, as we look at, because he'll be retired officially then. So go ahead and look at the legacy leaders boards. Quarterback. It doesn't show it, but he'll definitely be in the Hall of Fame. He'll definitely be in the Hall of Fame. No doubt about it. I mean, it's crazy, man. This was one of the craziest career sims we've probably ever had. Y'all put in the comments if y'all think RG3 is the GOAT. The numbers are wild. He's definitely the greatest scrambling quarterback of all time. Even if you just look at the legacy leaderboard here on Madden. But without further ado, man, Please like, comment, and subscribe if you new. I'm AJack1Can. Y'all already know. I'm out of here, man.